Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So in today's video, I'm going to be picking back up on a series that I've been doing for a while now, and it is the top 5 series I have going on my channel. For those of you that are new here, I have a series of videos where I talk about my top 5 favorite products out of every drugstore category, from primers, foundations, blushes, bronzers, to brow pencils, eyeliners, and today, liquid lipsticks. And these are not my top 5 favorite specific liquid lipsticks, like the colors I'm going to be mentioning. These are my top 5 favorite formulas. So I'm talking about the formula of the product, not necessarily the color. Obviously, I love the colors that I own, but I just want to be clear that these aren't my top 5 favorite lip colors. These are my top 5 favorite liquid lipstick formulas. There are so many amazing liquid lipstick formulas out there. The drugstore has just killed it in the liquid lipstick department. There are so many to choose from, which is definitely a good thing, but that also means that your favorite liquid lipstick might not be one of mine and vice versa. So if I don't mention your favorite, definitely leave it down in the comments below. I don't think we could have too much good advice around here, but if you guys enjoy these top 5 videos and you want to see more videos of my top 5 favorite products within a drugstore category, definitely give the video a thumbs up so I know, and don't forget to click that subscribe button so you can be a part of our awesome drugstore family and learn about awesome affordable beauty. How many times can I say awesome in a sentence? Okay, so the first one I'm going to talk about is a recent find for me, and it has quickly shot up to the top of my list, and it is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick. So this formula is pretty new from L'Oreal. You guys know they have the Infallible Lip Paints, the Infallible Lip Paint Matte, and then they just came out with this Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick. And this is the longest lasting formula out of all of the ones I'm going to mention. So if you are looking for a intensely long lasting liquid lipstick to the point where it's almost hard to take off, this is what you want. It is so long lasting. It's transfer proof. This thing will not budge. The only downside to it is that it is a little bit sticky, but it's nothing compared to the Maybelline matte liquid lipstick in my opinion. I'm not a fan of that one because I feel like the stickiness is so noticeable. There's not a huge color selection, at least not yet, but I really love this shade. This is called Matador, and it is just a beautiful, vibrant red. I mentioned in my favorites video that I was looking for more red lipsticks, and I forgot that I had recently picked this one up, and this is a perfect holiday party liquid lipstick. This shade and this formula, I love it. Definitely the most long lasting. Okay, so this next one is probably the most comfortable formula out of all the ones I'm going to mention, and it is the NYX Liquid Suede lipstick. And this shade, by the way, is called Cherry Skies, is one of my favorite shades for fall and for the holidays. It's just a beautiful plum shade. But this formula, like I said, is the most comfortable out of all the ones I'm going to mention, and that's because it is a suede finish. So this isn't going to dry down to the finish that this one dries down to. It's going to dry down to more of, like it says, like a suede or velvety finish, which feels a lot more comfortable than something that is completely matte. This one also has a much better color selection than the L'Oreal one. You're getting nudes, you're getting like neon blues and greens and all kinds of colors. So if you like to wear funkier, more vibrant colors on your lips, you'll definitely have that option with this one, whereas with this one, you're kind of stuck with like 8 colors in the selection. But what I will say is that while it is very long lasting, comfortable, easy to wear, it is not transfer proof. So when you give someone a kiss on the cheek or when you take a sip out of your coffee, this will transfer. So it's not as long lasting, but the upside is the comfort. Okay, so this next one is not going to be a surprise to any of you guys that have been watching me for a while. You guys know I love this liquid lipstick formula, and it is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit. So this is the shade Nudie Patootie, which is a very nude shade. And then I also wanted to include this one, which is the Megalast Liquid Catsuit Metallic. So it's a slightly different finish, same formula. This is in the shade Harbor a Crush. This is from their fall collection. Both of these are absolutely beautiful. I think the metallic ones are limited edition, but I wanted to throw it in there while I was talking about this formula because I think it's fantastic. The thing I love about this formula is that it goes on almost like a gloss, so you have plenty of time to move it around and get it placed exactly where you want it before it dries down. But what I will say is that you should not layer this. So once you're done with that first layer, which you have plenty of time to move around, get it exactly where you want, leave it alone, because when you start layering this formula, it starts to look cakey, it starts to look dry. But if you just do the one layer, you're good. These are transfer proof. They're extremely long wearing. Not as long wearing obviously as the L'Oreal one, which is the most long wearing, but definitely longer than the NYX Suede liquid lipsticks. I also love the applicator on this. It's got kind of a curved edge that hugs the lip, which I find is really helpful to kind of line your lips and then fill them in. And the best thing about it is that it is the most affordable liquid lipsticks out of all of the ones I'm going to mention. This next one is also a recent find for me, but it is absolutely fantastic and also extremely underrated. I don't really hear anyone talking about it, and it is the Model's Own liquid lipstick. I'll go ahead and say the downside to this one is accessibility. accessibility. I believe this is only sold at Ulta, so I wish it was more accessible, but the formula is so great. I did a first impression of this and I was blown away. It goes on matte right away, unlike the Wet n Wild one where it goes on like a gloss and dries down matte. This goes on like it's already dry, so you can't really screw up with the application on this one because it's not going to move around once you've applied it because it's already dry. But the pigment on this is stunning. Just one swipe and it is like bam, especially with this color. I love it. It's Raspberry Mojito. I didn't really have anything like it in my collection. It's like a purpley berry color that I love. And out of all of the ones, I'm kind of telling you the one special thing about each liquid lipstick that really sets it apart. And with this one, not only is it the pigment is amazing. It is the way that it fades. This fades the best out of any liquid lipstick I have ever tried. It almost turns into a stain rather than going patchy or completely fading off. When it fades, it almost looks like that was the look you were going for to begin with, that you kind of put a stain on your lips rather than a liquid lipstick. This does have a very distinguishable scent. It smells like mint, which was really surprising to me because usually liquid lipsticks smell kind of like cake batter. By the way, the L'Oreal one does have a very sweet smell, but this one smells like mint. So I like that it was kind of unexpected, and when someone gets close to my mouth, I'd personally rather them smell mint than cake batter, personal preference, so the scent doesn't bother me. But if you are sensitive to smells, keep in mind this one and the L'Oreal one both have a scent. But absolutely incredible liquid lipstick, though I wish it was more accessible. And then the last one I want to mention is the one that I'm wearing right now, and it is the Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream in the shade Craze. It's like 85 degrees out right now, so I felt like I could get away with wearing this super summery color even though it's the beginning of October. This shade is definitely one of my very favorite lipstick colors ever. So this one is completely transfer proof. It lasts a super long time, fades pretty nicely, but the trade-off is that it is a tad drying. I would say it's one of the drier formulas out of the ones I've mentioned so far. But the characteristic I love about this formula the most is that it dries down to almost a powder finish, and it really does just feel like you're wearing powder on your lips. Like, unless I'm looking in the viewfinder or in my mirror, I don't feel like I have anything at all on my lips, and yet I have this super vibrant lipstick on. But this is another one because of how dry it gets. This one and the liquid Catsuit. Definitely don't try and layer this, but like I said, with the pigment, you're not gonna need to. One swipe and you are good to go. And the other thing I love about this is the color selection. This one and the NYX Liquid Suede definitely have the best color selection. They just doubled the amount of colors. There's a bunch of new ones and they're all amazing. I want them all. But this formula is absolutely incredible. The most beautiful packaging, in my opinion, the gold top and the gold writing with the clear bottle. And just like all the other ones, super affordable. So those are my top 5 favorite liquid lipsticks from the drugstore. Again, if I didn't mention yours, please let me know what it is down in the comments below. Share with each other. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.